and recognizes the central role that community college, this community college in particular, plays in regional economic development and community development. 4 years ago, 5 years ago, then Governor Kim Kaine said that he thought that community colleges should be the central leader in workforce development across the Commonwealth. And he made fiscal and policy changes to bring that about. And it turns out that he was ahead of his time, just as this community, with the development of this facility, is way ahead of its time. Look around at what's going on at the federal level and at the state level for major educational foundations right now. In so many places, they're developing policies and initiatives to place the community college right in the middle of community economic workforce development. So congratulations on this accomplishment here today and on your vast success up to this point, and best wishes as you embark on future challenges. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be here.
Good morning, and thank you, Dr. Stacy, for the opportunity to be part of the grand opening for the Corron Community Development Center. The Shenandoah Valley Workforce Investment Board began working closely with Workforce Solutions here at LFCC 2 years ago. The objective was to identify a high-growth industry sector and develop a strategic regional workforce plan. Under the leadership and with the vision of Jeannie Ann Clark, the ideas were really flowing. Now, here we are, 2 years later. We are working diligently with 14 partners, including education and training providers, the public workforce system and one-stop centers, economic development, and countless employers. And we have a $5 million budget to provide skill development for greening of our workforce. We are successfully working to aggressively address emerging workforce needs. Anyone who partners with LFCC understands that synergistic activities abound on and off of this campus. Through the synergistic actions of many, this magnificent new building symbolizes the vision of a college that is strongly, steadily, and confidently moving forward to meet and surpass the current and emerging needs of employers, workers, and the community. On behalf of the Shenandoah Valley Workforce Investment Board and the 16 localities we represent for workforce development, we congratulate you, Dr. Thompson-Stacy, and your outstanding team on this accomplishment and the many successes that lie ahead. Thank you.
Good morning, almost afternoon. My name is Deborah Taylor. I'm the Human Resource Manager for Mercury Paper in Strasburg. Our company started operations in April of this year. When we started recruiting and identifying the skill set of the folks that we needed to staff our facility, I turned to LFCC for assistance. Jeannie Ann, Larry Baker, and I sat down to talk about the skills assessments, the training needs, the determining how LFCC would be able to assist us in building our people through a foundation of training. Since that time, the Workforce Solutions Group has instructed numerous workshops for our management staff and our employees. Through these workshops, we've been able to build on the skill set of the already experienced leaders that we've been able to recruit through the community. We've passed on the knowledge of our HR law, recruiting and interviewing skills, teamwork, and HR concepts to those leaders that are involved in and making decisions in regarding the hiring of their staff on a day-to-day basis. We've recruited and hired 127 employees to date, and will continue along this journey as we grow and expand our operations. We've developed a culture and environment that is team-centered and employee-focused. We train our operators in hard skills and soft skills from anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. At Mercury Paper, we are centered and focused on the development of our people, and it's through our people that you become and remain successful, and we will continue to utilize the resources at LFCC along with our pathway to success so that we remain successful together. I'd like to thank Dr. Tom Stacy and Jeannie Ann Clark and their commitment to not only Mercury Paper, but also to the businesses in the region for their ongoing support and their interactions with our businesses on a day-to-day basis to assist us in remaining successful as we expand. So congratulations on your expansion as we expand along with you. Thank you very much.
Thanking everyone for being here today and introducing my niece, Nicole Jones, who's also here with me today. She would have been the great-granddaughter of the Corron. I have many memories of my grandparents. We used to take Christmas presents to local businesses, never seeing my grandfather without a coat and a tie on, and my grandmother never rode in the front seat of a car. They always had burnt toast for breakfast. But the one thing I'll always remember was their love for education. This love is now carried through me. Not only did I develop this passion, but I learned how valuable and how it affected the community, whether it was tutoring at local schools, volunteering at events, or making a small donation. Every little bit helps to build a strong community. These small gestures help shape our future leaders. My grandparents felt it was important to give back so that future generations had a place to share their passion for education and begin building a strong, successful community. Although I'll never eat burnt toast with them again, I'll continue to carry their love for education with me. Because of my grandparents' values and passions, I'm pursuing a career as a teacher. It is my hope that the Corron Community Center will provide a place for Lord Fairfax students to learn, grow, and build their future so they can get back to the community like my grandparents did. Thank you.
At this time, I want to introduce three other people who are sitting up front. We have John Vance, the Lord Fairfax Community College Board Chairperson. From Lance Construction, who built this beautiful building, and Benjamin Queen from Burke-Hill Architects, who designed it. Thank you for being here. If I could ask everyone seated up front to join me. There's only one pair of scissors, and I get them. There's one other person I want to introduce you to, Dr. Marilyn Beck. Marilyn, where are you? Marilyn, back there. Let me say a few words about Marilyn Beck. Marilyn was the president of Lord Fairfax Community College from 1988 to about 2003. Do I have that right, Marilyn? And this building was a gleam in her eye when she was here, and she started the first steps towards achieving this great accomplishment. So it might have taken 22 years, Marilyn, but we're here. As you take tours of the building, I wanted to point out just a couple more areas to please look at, and these areas are named after other significant donors who made today possible. In the main lobby, we have the Marion Lewis Atrium. The multi-purpose room on the first floor is for Carl and Emily Thompson. The conference room on the first floor is the Henkel Harris Conference Room. The executive boardroom on the second floor is the American Woodmark Foundation boardroom. And the conference room on the second floor is the BB&T Blue Ridge Region Conference Room. And we thank all of those individuals and businesses for helping to support education in our community. And now you can get out of the hot sun. Please go forward into the building. There's refreshments in the conference room. And thank you once more.